seriously absolutely love this walk and the property. It was raining. Not anymore, as Lily says. Not anymore. This is what's in my backyard, Mr. Kent. This beautiful pasture. And my house, let's see, is right around there. This is right here. Now there's solar panels. And that is a wicked fun place to roll down on your bike. And over here, we continue to my old house. A little squiggly road. I would walk this every day to Catholic school, to St. Mary of the Angels Catholic school, and we'd walk there and walk home. Rain, snow, 117-degree weather that one crazy year. And sometimes if it worked out okay, my dad would bring his Chevy to school, and Matthew David and I, Matthew David is one person, by the way, it's my older brother, Matthew. He and I would climb into the back of my dad's pickup, and my dad would let us stand up all the way home like we were surfing, because it was the 80s and we could do that. Over here is the Dills, the Dill family, and I went to school with the children at St. Mary's, and the mom worked in the labor and delivery, and I still remember her putting cold washcloths on my face when I was giving birth to Natalie. Boys way up ahead. Yeah. So this is private property. My family still has access, so we can come and go as we please. But everyone who lives here is super territorial about privacy. So if they don't recognize you, they will come out like with their guard dog or their shotgun, and they're like, "What business do you have here?" And then you just have to say, "I'm Ed Graves' granddaughter, and we're heading towards the cabin." And they're like, "Oh, a Graves grandkid. Are you a Graves or a Pacheco?" Say, "A Pacheco." "Oh, wonderful, good people." Yeah, sometimes. Down here, Mrs. Guthrie used to live. go this way up to my old house, but I've thrown many a party up this dirt road before it had been bought and apparently is now 850 Doolin. So my grandfather owned this canyon. Here's the beacon. I don't know if you can see it way high up there. And the light would shine through my bedroom window. This farm had sheep. One of the many wonderful Seventh-day Adventist families, and they had one daughter named Susie, and they had sheep, and she had some ponies. And when I was like 2 and 3, like Lyrit's age, is when they used to say, bring the baby over for pony rides. So we didn't have ponies. Love this. You know, Tom would love that. Looks like they took the barn, the sheep and the pony barn down. Yep, it used to be down there by those really big tall redwoods. And that gorgeous weeping willow over there. And so this is the ride down to my childhood home, guarded by this wonderful fortress of rock. And I tell you, nothing feels better in the summer than to ride down this insanely steep hill that the video probably won't do justice to. But Matthew, David, and I would ride our bikes down here on our way home from school. We'd go so fast down here that we wouldn't need to pedal going back up the hill, the upcoming hill that you'll see. We call my little channel Tin Barn. This is the barn my grandfather built for his tractors, his dozers, his caterpillars. He built it with my daddy and my late Uncle Mark.
Yeah, Mom, you
So if we were to go up the hill of the beautiful 900 Doolin, you would see my home. I know you probably see a roof or something, but I don't know if the people are home, so I don't want to go. Now if you take a right, this road here becomes dirt and goes all the way up to my family's property. This is the other side of the driveway from the house. It goes around and you come out here and exit. This is Doolin Creek, where we would have an all-natural water source that I used to swim in and then drink the water later. There's a garden. If you cross this, there's a garden over here, and over here, hold on, if you cross over that bridge and go through that little fence that my dad and grandpa and uncle built, then my goat would be over there. That would be Bessie, and she was a good goat. And this is the Japanese tea garden. Well, that's what it was. It was my Nana's garden. A giant lizard? Is it an alligator lizard?
Orange and black.
Orange and black. Oh, that's a newt or a salamander.
It was the size of them.
So here's the side of the house. There's a big pool back there, and you go down these steps, and this was called the redwood area because of these tall redwood trees, and so we just called it the redwood area. And my brother and I would sneak out at night, and we'd camp down there, and when my family couldn't find us, they would just know to check the redwood area that we were probably camping.
Guys, we're going over here.
This creek flooded one time, and it went all the way up, like all the way up to the windows. Right where Fox is crossing, there was a rattlesnake that I saved my little sister Stacy from. But this is where I grew up. I do see that there's a car parked up there, so I'm not able to go. They have little cones here, but my dad and my grandpa put those in, those steps. My dad and my grandpa did most of the stuff here. Grandpa called it the ranch. He's born and raised in Illinois. So he had kind of a different accent, but he lived in California so long. So Matt and I had come down the last hill, let's see, that hill, so quickly that I was able to go up this hill without, pedaling. And this snake had come out from over here in this bush area, and it went across, and it was longer than the road, which is a regular size road for a vehicle. And I don't know, it was probably like the size of 3 hoses. It was pretty big. One year we went to get the Christmas ornaments down. They were in this loft up there, and bees had got in and infested it. So no matter what, it felt like bees were all over you. Well, sorry, bees were all over me. But my dad and I did it. And in the 80s, those solar panels weren't here, but there was a giant dish, a satellite dish. I don't know, they probably took it down. Let me go up a little further and see. The boys don't want to be videoed, so I'm going to do a back shot. See that? I win. You say hi to Kent?
I can.
Eucalyptus trees that are beautiful. It's like the only patch that are here in the mountain. Everything else is oaks and redwoods and manzanita.
Wait, Ben.
What did you do today?
Paint my nails.
You painted your nails?
I mean, you painted my nails.
Uh-huh. And then what? And then we're going for a walk?
Yeah.
And you can say hi to...
Homework today.
Nope, it's a weekend, huh? It's a Saturday chore day? Yep. Did you do chores? Not yet. No, because you're a little one, huh? Stay on the side, okay? Stay on the sidewalk. Pick it up and move it, bud.
Let's turn back around. Turn around.
So I used to live across the bridge over there where that van is now parked. But now I live behind my parents, which is right here.